win field. It's the UCF Knights and the Houston Cougars. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Hey guys, Houston's head coach told me right before the game this is what he had hoped for and is excited that it is playing out right before our very eyes. Bringing this running back in the transfer portal, he knew that he could be someone to make an impact, but he didn't know how much. And here he is, highly productive, really starting to lean on that offensive line and gain some chemistry with the other guys on the team. We're seeing this offense come alive, and they've got to do it again here today. I'll keep you posted on how things start here in the game in the first quarter and how this chemistry is showing up big time for this team. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. So the UCF Knights offense will get first crack at it here. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Handoff for Watson. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not opening up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. To throw, it's Barnett. Look out! Just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack, and it'll be 4th down. The Knights send out the punt unit. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. A huge return there. Steps out of bounds, but man, did he put his team in great position. The Cougars offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Tight end now in motion. They give it back to him. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
From the 30-yard line on first down. Scanning the field, it's Wegman. Right side, it's Thomas. Snags it, there's running room. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Quarterback keeper. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They'll start on the ground with Duke Watson. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They'll line up for a second down play. Right back to the well. Looking for room at the 40. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. The Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Long way to go on second down. To the air, it's Barnett. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
And a really nice job by the defense winning second down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good third down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
Throws it off the RPO. Breaks into the open. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
On a big third down, love the discipline by the defense there. You got everybody with their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the football, showing good speed on D. Nice tackle. Love the team defense.
And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on fourth.
Man, that is just a great job on defense there on fourth down, making a play on the ball in the air. Everybody had their eyes on the quarterback, but having great timing, swatting the ball away and doing it cleanly. No PI. And as a result, that defense has earned a rest. They're coming off the field.
They'll move the tight end. The Cougars will use their first timeout here. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Split backs here. Pulls and fires complete. Quick step and go. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. And the Cougars come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Gets the back moving. Looking for a man. It's Wigman. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. After the 9-yard completion, the playbook wide open on 2nd and 1. He's looking to throw. Out wide right, it's Sanford. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
And I think they found a matchup they like, man. This running back has been a problem out of the backfield. Like, we know he can run it, but the matchups now, who's going to cover him? Is it a linebacker? Is it a safety? Right now, this offense, they found something with him catching the football in the backfield, and they just keep going back to it.
And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. That's the end of the period, and Houston has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Motion from the wide receiver. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Dropping back, it's Wegman. Complete. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. First and goal now for Houston as they try to get it in. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they finally ride him down at the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Trying to find the end zone, and he's not going to make it as his defense is making it tough. They'll run it here on third and goal. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you've practiced all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
Fourth down and goal from the 3. The playbook is pretty much wide open here. Snaps it in the shotgun. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
They'll start on the ground with Duke Watson. Not much movement there. It's a gain of 1, gets him out to the 5.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
Run ends there.
Hey, I like this by the offense. Nice job of not forcing it, having to throw the football. Now you make it third and manageable. Put your offense in a better position to succeed. That's a nice second down play.
Third and short, they've got them backed up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Back to pass, it's Barnett. Left side is Watson. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Love the coverage and not giving up an inch defensively. Their third down, smothering the receiver. As soon as he caught the ball, down he went. They've got this offense pinned.
Slips through the line, and they'll stop him right there on the return. Here comes the Houston offense out and ready to go. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
It's dropped after taking the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Moving out to the right. Going to try to get it himself. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Wigman. Out wide left, it's Hughes. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Takes the handoff, it's Hughes. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul.
He was grabbing for anything he could get a hold of and wound up with a fistful of face mask, and it'll cost him 15. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Tells to run, wants to pass. Buying time to his right. And he will wisely scamper out of bounds. No need to take unnecessary hits.
There are quarterbacks that drop back and stay in the pocket, and you play action, you keep him in the pocket the whole time. Not this guy. I'm going to use his athletic ability. He does a great job bootlegging to the right. Now I got him on the run. Do I stop him with his feet? Do I stop him throwing the ball down the field? Puts the defense in a really tough position.
He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. The Knights going to go ahead and call their first timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the 1st down. The Cougars will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. UCF wants to take a moment. They use their 2nd timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Now the Knights will call their 3rd and final timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Pushes toward the goal line. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Cougar! The AT unit on the field. And And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That drive covered 57 yards for the touchdown, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Moves the pocket. It's Barnett. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Offense couldn't get anything going in rhythm there. They're just trying to give themselves some space. Couldn't come up with a completion on third down. Looks like they're going to be punting.
He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Corrals it at the 45. He's going to get loose. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. This offense has it with really good field position. Little bit of uncertainty there. Play clock down to 4, and they'll call a timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Great place to start for this offense. Motion from the back. Calls his own number.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Lets it fly. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Quarterback there just trying to go to his primary target, and they're just not on the same page.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield, it's Wegman. Throws to the tight end. Touchdown, Cougars. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. He'll bring it out. It's Farmer. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. We begin with the UNLV Rebels taking on the number 20 team, the Cal Golden Bears. And it's UNLV able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins.
Just about set to get this second half underway. From deep, it's Drake. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. What do they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
I caught up with the Houston head coach coming out of the locker room at the half. The locker room was energetic. He said they've got a big lead, and they were all feeling good about themselves, setting a tone early in the season. But this is not enough. This is just one step to where they want to be this season. So he's reminding them, 0-0, that's the score to start the third, and let's capitalize off of the energy of this crowd here at home.
All right, Holly. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw. It's Wigman. Right side, it's Hughes. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Wide 53! Wide receiver going in motion. The run inside. It's Hughes. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They tried to fool him with the run on 3rd down, and they're looking at 4th and plenty of work to do. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Moves to his right. Lets it fly. He throws back across his body, and it's picked off. Touchdown, UCF! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25. Stopped at the 26. They'll run this play from the pistol. Play action on 1st down. He fires to the left side. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
Well, this defense knew coming into this one, if they could stop the run, it was going to be really, really hard on the offense. And I just love the tenacity they're playing with right now. This front 7 are flying around, getting to the ball carrier. This running back has had nowhere to go today.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Out wide right, it's Walker. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Sets his feet. It's Carney. Gets it to the back. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
And that's a nice job by the offense, man. I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. And this time, it's the running back turn wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
Wants to throw one first. grabbed in the backfield. It's Hughes. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here.
And as a quarterback, man, you have to have a short memory, right? Be able to put mistakes behind you. He threw an interception last possession. Who cares? Nice job coming out, getting organized, getting the play down, having confidence, and now they're moving the ball right down the field.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Second and long here. Wants to keep it in the air. Working the big fella downfield and outside. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. UCF hoping to get things rolling here on offense. There's no question this team is reeling down 28-7, and they have to find a way to get a score on the board with this drive. In the backfield, it's Thomas. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical, they're too fast, and they force a negative play.
Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly, and that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
The Knights will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Going to field this one in tight quarters. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Here comes the Houston offense once again. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about
intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. You talk about being handed a chance on a silver platter. First and goal from the 3. Trying to run, it's Watson. And he's in! Touchdown, Knights! A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a... puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle.
Number 15, set to kick off.
On the move from inside his 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag down on the play. Let's see what that's about. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Looking downfield, it's Wegman. Grabbed in the middle, it's Walker. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. That's the end of the period, and Houston has the lead. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Takes the handoff. It's Hughes.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Drives inside. He's stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
Houston is moving it quickly down the field. Finds the tight end. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Just barely picked up a yard, but that last completion, it's 2nd and 9. Moving the pocket, it's Wigman. Finds his target. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Rush right in his face. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Wants to throw again. Unloads to the wideout. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch.
And they did everything right in this 4-minute type situation, trying to bleed the clock. First you get the completion, then you get the first down, and you stay in bounds. You could not...
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to throw, it's Wegman. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Houston. Hello! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0. And they tacked on the extra point. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be chased out of bounds inside his own 20 at the 18-yard line, and a great job of coverage there. The Knights start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. Fresh set of downs going up top. Left side is Thomas. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Knights can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They want to throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Watson. He's stopped. The Knights want to pick up the tempo. They'll try to get it through the air. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. That's reeled in, it's Watson. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Under pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Third and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Going long. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game.
And that's why that guy plays DB and not wide receiver. DBs generally don't have as good of hands as wide receivers. That ball should have been picked off on third down. Come on, man. That could have been a pick six.
Needs it here on fourth down. Here comes the heat. Unleashes one. Can't hook up on the long throw, and fourth down goes by the boards for this offense. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go.
Snags it, and he's open. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
They're down to the 20, first and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Second and 10, he'll throw again. Stepping to the right. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. The guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Dropping back, it's Wigman. Release to the back. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. He's going to take off. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
I got to give this defense a lot of credit. They were very confident coming into this one, even though they were going up against one of the best quarterbacks in the entire country. They're confident because they believe in their ability to get to him, and they've been able to do that in this game. There's another sack here.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. On the move, he fires. Out wide left, it's Wade. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here. Drops back on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Charles. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line.
And that is the exact opposite what this defense wants. When you have the lead, you can't give up an explosive play or back-to-back explosive plays. Play the coverage where you've got multiple eyes on the quarterback, dropping back, not giving up the big play.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. From the gun. Makes the catch. It's Thomas.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to...
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down. And I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Oh, pressure's coming. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Winning those individual 6-second battles every